I'm learning a lot actually about user adoption, because that's one of the things that we struggle with. Everyone has the same problems that we do. When you think that you're the only one, you're not.
Have you picked up any tips from some other users here?
With 2011, to really take out anything that you don't actually need, or that your users are not going to need, so you don't overwhelm them with everything that it can do.
Yesterday's class sessions were excellent. I thought they were really good, especially from a development standpoint. I'm a C# developer and we'll be implementing the CRM, and we're looking at expanding it. I mean, there's a lot of things that I was able to hear from, since we're implementing it, I was able to hear a lot of pitfalls people have been in and stuck in, so it'll be nice to kind of go into that and hopefully escape those.
The thing we like about this conference is it's different than others that you go to, because it's really about the user, and it's about sharing user experiences and networking with people who are either strategically driving the strategy behind CRM or who are actually using the system. And we tend to get a lot more from that, and the interaction, the networking that comes from it, as well as the sharing of case studies and things like that. It's a little less commercial, a little more about the user.
We just rolled out CRM 2011. So really leveraging some of the new advanced functionality with dashboards and goals and that kind of thing. But more importantly, just working out some of the quirks that we've had with the Outlook integration and so on. So it's been great to interact with other users and get some tidbits of info to improve our experience.
Do you find it valuable talking to other users?
Absolutely. I think that's the most valuable experience at these types of conferences is, the sessions are great, but really interacting with people in real life scenarios. I think that's the most influential aspect of these type of conferences.
I've had an awesome opportunity to meet with some folks from Microsoft and look at the next version of CRM and what's going on with that. Yesterday I learned a lot with training best practices that addressed a lot of adoption issues that people have had. So some of the kind of informal discussions and comments from folks in the audience, being able to bounce ideas off and listen to things that other people have tried, what's worked and what hasn't worked.
I mean, there's ideas, even somebody just mentioning something trivial, it sparks an idea that then I can go follow up on when I go home.
We're at the point right now where we're just going live with lead management and leads, and I'm getting some great tips about lead management here. In the expo hall, there's a few vendors that take lead analytics to a completely different level that I knew existed. So that, things like monitoring your website for traffic, integrating that with the leads in CRM, scoring your leads, all of that stuff, I really wasn't aware of the level of integration that some of these third-party apps have with CRM. I have a very low technology solution for getting leads from the web into CRM, and we had a discussion in one of our meetings yesterday, and there's another lady in the room who did exactly what I did.
I've been to Convergence. It's a little bit different, but I like the focus. Convergence is more about the technology. This is more about the implementation, I would say. The technical sessions have been pretty good, pretty concise. I learned a couple of things, but I think I got more value out of the soft things, like, sales process and things like that. Just seeing what other people have done with the solution and how they struggle with user adoption and things like that. That's been really helpful. We sort of jumped into CRM because we already had a tool before, but we never really had a business goal in mind. I think that's the biggest takeaway. We just need to clearly define what we're doing, and then that'll help us sell internally to our salespeople.
Well, I attended a lot of marketing sessions because that's something we're looking to expand in our companies, the use of CRM for marketing. I'd say each session is maybe anywhere from 10 to 20 people, so it's very interactive because of that. It isn't just, you're not just sitting there listening to a speaker. Everyone's just sort of shouting out their experiences, so that's what I really like about it. Because I really haven't been very involved in the user group, so I think just understanding the resources available on the website, as well as with the chapter meetings that are held that I wasn't even aware of, I think that I'll definitely participate more.
Just the tremendous networking that we've gotten, in the context that we have, the issues of understanding solutions, and then to follow up. And especially now with the regional chapters. Now we were able to create face-to-face and have peer reviews with our other groups locally. Talk to as many people as possible. Always, if you see somebody, introduce yourself, say who you are, where you're from, what industry you're in, and you'd be amazed, as to how soon and how quickly you'll find a synergy and find a connection.